Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I hope you can hear me. It has been several weeks. Happy New Year's. Not allowed to say that anymore, but Happy New Year's. And I think I owed you guys just one, the last Advent box. I definitely owe you guys that one. I filmed it and I never posted it online. So I will do a catch up and do that. Let me see if it's better if I. Nope. Yeah. So I will do a catch up and I'll put that online soon. And then we're going to continue with our what's on my sewing table and what's on my mind. I want to still make it approachable and just kitchen table talk. It doesn't have to be perfect, which is a great test for me personally, because I'm like, I want it to be good. I want people to tune in. I want you to stay. I want you to talk. I want you to, interact. Um, so yeah, that is what I have. I am going to be practicing with splitting screens and adding some other features because I do want you guys to see what I am actually showing you. But let me do this. So I was thinking about the what we should talk about today because honestly, there are a lot of projects that are unfinished on my sewing table. During the break, I was able to sew a skirt, a bralette, and a jacket. But those were all selfless projects. I do have a picture of the bralette, but I usually don't post my selfless projects. So those are the things that I've been sewing. Did I do anything else? Oh yes. I tried to make my Christmas dress. It did not go as planned. I managed to cut the left on the right side. No. On yeah, the left on the right of the fabric, which made it incorrect. Which is the same type of issue that I ran into with the pants that I started this series with, which is I can't even remember the name of the pants. But from Vicky Sews, I still didn't pick it back up. The pockets were puckering out, which was a little bit of a disappointment. Oh, I gotta show you something. So I was looking at it in the background. I saw it there. So I did get a beautiful gift to bring Mrs. Buitenbeentje to the next level. So I got this beautiful camera, which is a Sony CE10. It is beautiful, like this. I haven't filmed anything with it yet. That's because we didn't know it didn't come with a lens. So I am researching to figure out which lens would be the best for me. It doesn't work without the lens. And which would be the best. That's what we're that's what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm going to go to an actual workshop to know how to get make the best and get the most use out of my new camera because I have always been hold on, I've always been filming on my iPhone or my iPad. So this is a very beautiful upgrade. Oh, so what I wanted to touch base on is I do have two videos pending that I still have to put out. One of them is I went to the fabric fair together with the Seamwork social group and had a wonderful time, bought stuff. So I do have an official haul. However, I still have um I bought specific sweater fabric. One of them because I wanted to create a look with the pleather brown skirt that I showed you a little earlier, a few weeks back, a few episodes back. And so I do have the fabric right here. I am a little disappointed because I did check on the website really well to see if the board stuff or the board would be the same as the fabric, which it looked like it is. It was named the same, yet it's not the same. However, this is a beautiful chocolatey brown sweater fabric that I want to make a beautiful sweater out of it. So I have three sweaters that I want to make, of which this is the other one, the other fabric that I'm going to use, which is a little finer, but definitely in the same color um, theme. And let's see. Oh, there's the other one. I'm always letting things fall in here. But anyway, um, and this is the third one. So this is also a beautiful. As you can see, these three together, they're kind of like meh, a little muted in terms of color, especially for me because I love color. But I think they will be beautiful additions to my wardrobe to even things out or to balance things out in terms of how I mix and match stuff in my closet. So for at least for the month of July or whatever is left, so the next 15 days, I'm going to work on three sweaters for myself. And then what I wanted to do is have like at least two pieces of clothing that I'm working on each month. And then that is outside of the lingerie stuff and everything. And then have at least, so we could do like some accountability and some other topics. And let's see what else. Because I'm really into like, I don't know. I really want to make like complete outfits. I do have a lot of pieces that can really mix and match because the rule is, of course, I can only make something that I can wear with one more than one pieces in my closet. So, and as you know, most of my pieces, I want to sit down all the time, but most of my pieces are um, uh, most of my pieces matches. Okay, so that is not the issue, but definitely wanna zone in and really make like gap pieces and not so much standalone pieces. So in that case, sweaters, I can never have enough sweaters because it's cold around here, and I'm a warmed kind of girl. So okay. And then let's see, what else do I have? Do I have anything on my mind right now? Well, I haven't touched my cover stitch in a while, which I'm kind of ashamed of. So definitely have to make use of it. I want to make a special collection this year because I have a special holiday coming up with hubby, and it is something that we are definitely looking forward to. Sorry, we are definitely looking forward to it. So I want to make a mini collection, not too big, like a few pieces that could add to what I already have for this wonderful, wonderful trip that we have coming up. So I'll tell you more about it like when I am actually starting to sew the pieces. Another thing that I wanted to do is I want to make sure that I use fabric that I have. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some fabric shopping. You can tempt me with a fabric fair anytime. I'm down. However, I am getting overwhelmed. I'm getting overwhelmed with the amount of fabrics that I have in this room. Now, mind you, my stash might not be the same as the next person in terms of how much fabric I have. However, it is a lot for me. And when I start to think about needing more storage, I'm like, this kind of got out of hand. So I really need to wheel it in. And either I'm going to go through my fabric stash, which will take me a couple of days because I get overwhelmed really quickly in terms of how much fabrics is in here. But at least, go through it and decide if I'm going to actually make something with it or not. And then if not, then donate it. Or- And if so, actually, look for a pattern and do something. So, um, yeah, that is definitely a plan. Because I was thinking about adding storage, which, come on. Come on. So that's what I want to do. I also want to tackle my graveyard. And those are things that I have to decide. Like am I going to commit and finish it, or am I just going to cut my losses and be like, too bad, so sad, let's move on. So I'm going to write these things down, and you better remind me of these things that I said, because one tend to forget when it doesn't benefit one. So I will definitely be like, did I say that? So graveyard projects, shopping my stash or reducing my stash, um making two pieces at each month outside of lingerie. Definitely still the rule is it has to match with more than one piece in my closet. And yeah, do put in the description or in the comment if you have anything that you are looking forward to, either from me or from the sewing community, or maybe a list of your make nines, you know, or non-sewing related stuff, because there's a lot of non-sewing related stuff happening as well, so just put whatever it is that comes to your mind, because this is sewing table and on your mind. And yeah, so it's definitely going to continue to be on Wednesday at 8 Amsterdam time. And oh, oh yeah, so we're going to finish January off with the three sweaters that I said, and I already know one of the two pieces that I'm going to make for February. So I already showed you the fabric, um, and probably did show you the pattern, but I will draw it out and cut it, and then we'll do a little bit of sewing because it is sewing with Mrs. Vitavenja. Although I like to talk a lot, so oh well. Yeah, and that's about it. I don't want to keep you too long. I just want to give you a update, well wishes, let you know what's on my mind, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.